We're going to DC today. What's up, everybody? I hope everyone has had a great New Year so far. I was having a great New Year, and then literally a couple days after the New Year, I got fucking sick. I got sick. My allergies was acting up. I was all congested. I was coughing. I had a little bit of sore throat at the beginning. And then I got fucking viral pink eye. I guess that's the pink eye that you can get like from allergies or from being sick. That is how my first couple of weeks in the new year went. And I'm feeling a lot better now. So I'm happy about that. I'm ready. I'm ready to get out of the house. And yeah, we're going to DC today. Wah! Okay, we just got home and it was probably the worst day to go out. It was so freaking cold. My face and my left ear started to hurt. I'm usually fine with cold temperature, like as long as I bundle up, got some socks, I'm like warm, then I'm fine, but it's the wind. The freaking wind that fucking kills me. That kills me. That killed me. So I'm just glad that we're home and I don't have to be in that anymore. But it's haul time. So the whole reason why we went to DC today was because they opened up a 3-story Barnes & Noble. From what I seen online, it used to be there before. It changed to a Nike store and then they opened it back up again. And my husband and I like to go to different Barnes & Noble to check out their manga collection since we buy a lot of manga. And we bought a lot today. First one I got, My Love Story with Yamada-kun at level 999. 999. Now I know there's an anime out. I think it's just the first season. And then I found out about this because they're coming out with a live action one. But you know what? I want to read it. It seems cute. So I bought it. I also bought Yakuza Fiancé. I've been hearing about this one for a while, but I just bought it. Like every time I go to the bookstore and I see it, I always stop myself from buying it. And today I was just like, I'm gonna buy it. Number 1 is there, so I bought it. I got number 10. Volume 10 of A Sign of Affection. I've been having to wait until the next volume comes out, so it's been very saddening. It's been very hard to wait, but I got number 10. And I got 2 and 3 of Zom 100. I haven't really heard about anybody talking about this manga. I got the first volume of Zom 100 when I was in Japan, and and it was actually really funny. This one guy, he finally started working at his dream job, except it ended up not being as great as he thought it would be. And a zombie apocalypse breaks out. He's finally free from the job because he's been trying to quit. He was just like a slave to the corporation. And after the zombie apocalypse broke out, he wasn't even sad about that. He was like, oh, hell yeah. Now I get to live my life because I'm not working at that stupid job anymore. So he makes a bucket list, 100 things that he wants to do, even with the zombie apocalypse going on. And it's actually really good. It's pretty funny. So I'm excited. I'm excited to continue it. The thing is, I have so many volume 1 mangas. I need to read them. I need to read them so that I can figure out which ones I actually enjoy and want to continue collecting. Let's take a look, shall we? Let's take a look. Our bookshelf is actually super fucked up right now. We still have to like reorganize and redecorate it because it's a mess. It's a freaking mess. But as you can see, all of these are ones that we have bought and not done anything like in terms of organizing it. There's more back there that I haven't read. So let's catch up with some, shall we? Now to decide which ones I should catch up with. Okay, this is kind of funny because I saw this at Barnes & Noble's today, The Villainous and the Demon Knight. I was about to buy this today, and lucky thing I didn't because I have it. I freaking have it. This is what I'm talking about. These are the ones that I have chosen so far. My Dear Curse Casting Vampires, The Duke of Death and His Maid. I've had this one for a very long time, so I'm gonna fucking read it. I'm gonna read it. Undead Unluck, Gokurakugai, and The Summer Hikaru Died. Let's see how it goes, shall we? Okay, we just got back from Maryland today, and there's a lot of reading that I have to catch you guys up on, okay? I didn't realize how close Maryland is to where we're at in Virginia. We went to this one Filipino bakery in Maryland called Guani's Pastries, and I just have to show you. So these are their malasadas. I messed up because this is cream from the Nutella one. But these are their malasadas, which is just like deep fried dough, and they have different creams inside. This one is the pandan one, and this one is the ube one. Oh my god. Oh my god, they look so good. They look so good. Okay, I'm just gonna... This is the ube one. When you eat malasadas, you have to expect sugar everywhere, okay? And this is the pandan one. That's a 10 out of 10. I like it. The malasadas are already sugary on the outside. The cream on the inside is not super sweet. You're not like needing to be doused in water because it's so sweet, but you can still taste the flavor of the cream. Like 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. It's good. It's good. I don't know if you guys watched my video on my reflections of 2024 and goals of 2025, but one of my goals was to read at least 3 manga every month, and then at least one like bigger book kind of novel every month. And I'm proud to say that I hit my goal. I think it's a lot easier for me to hit the manga goal, obviously, because I just like... We have too much manga to even count. But I was kind of scared I wouldn't hit the novel goal. But I've been reading through the Throne of Glass series. I know I'm freaking late, okay? But I just finished Crown of Midnight yesterday. It's crazy because I think on my Kobo, it said I was like 30-something% done on Thursday, maybe. And then Friday and Saturday, literally all day, I was listening to the audiobook on Spotify because it's on Spotify Premium, and I was, you know, following along when I wasn't working and whatever. Oh my god. Oh my god! Ah! Dude, this freaking book, man. That book was an emotional roller coaster. If you want to feel what it's like to have your heart fucking smushed out of all this love that you feel, only for it to be ripped apart and torn to shreds, and then the shreds get even torn into even smaller shreds, and then it kind of gets glued back together a little bit, but then you don't really know how the pieces fit together, so your heart is just fucked up anyway, and then at the end you're like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm normal. I'm so normal about this book. Following a different reading order, apparently one of my friends gave me this order, and she said it's like the order you read it in for the most emotional gut punch. I'm like, oh, thanks, friend. But so I've read Throne of Glass, I read Crown of Midnight, and now I'm going to read The Assassin's Blade, which I'm afraid already because if you read the first and the second book, you kind of know what happens to a person, and that person is in this book. Am I going to be screaming about it later? I think I am. Honestly. I think I am, because I don't know how ready I am. I don't know how ready. Okay, and I think I also said that I was trying to read all my volume 1s. I only got through a couple volume 1s, but I think that one night I was reading The Summer Hikaru Died. If you are a psychological horror enjoyer, then you'd probably read this book. Unfortunately, I am not. It's okay. I did read the synopsis, okay, and I was like, okay, it sounds interesting, like it sounds like an interesting summary, but it was like a lot more creepier than I thought it was gonna be, and I was like, oh no. I was reading it at night before bed, and I was like, oh, this was the wrong fucking idea, okay? If you do like psychological horror, that kind of stuff, then you'd probably like this series. I'm just gonna finish the first volume, which is like, I'm like halfway, I guess about halfway done. And then I think I'm gonna donate. So I don't know if I'm gonna continue that series. It's not bad. It's not bad or anything. I just a baby, you know? The second one I was reading that night was Gokurakugai. Oh my god. I love this. I love this manga so much. This is Alma, this is Tao, and it is more action. They're fighting monsters. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it a lot. But it's actiony, okay? I like it a lot. I think the premise is good too, so if you want to look up the synopsis, you should, but I think this is a series worth reading. The shitty thing is, the author had to take a break because of his health. That's the shitty part. His health is not good right now, and I think it's gonna come back sometime in March. From what I read, his break was like January or December to March or something like that. So I hope the author is doing a lot better and actually gets better, just so that they can like live. And hopefully they can continue this story because I like it. And Alma, like, look at Alma. He's so cute. I love it. I love him. I am probably going to read a couple more volume 1s and continue my Assassin's Blade read before the month is over, but I'm so proud of myself. I'm so proud of my reading journey this month. I don't know if you guys ever felt like this, but I feel like I have imposter syndrome with reading. Like, doesn't that sound so dumb? Like, I don't know what it is. Like, do I feel like a fake reading girly because I don't usually read, or I stopped reading for a long time and now I'm trying to get back into reading, or like now that I'm reading and wanting to talk to people about books and stories and stuff, like, am I just a poser? That's how I feel. But it's like, why? If you're reading a book, you are a reader. Like, what? Like, our brains are so silly sometimes. I'm really glad that there's a whole bunch of different mediums for reading now, like not just physical books, but an e-reader, even listening to an audiobook. Oh my god, that changed my life. And if you want to get more into reading this year and you're not really sure about like ebooks or audiobooks, just try it out. I'm telling you, because before I was like, I'm not going to be able to pay attention to audiobooks, like I'm not going to remember what I'm listening to, or I'd rather feel a physical book in my hands. Like, I think all of those are definitely valid worries, but there's times and places that you could use all these different mediums to motivate you to read more if you actually want to read more. Yeah, it's been great. It's been great. Someone tell my brain to shut the fuck up. Like, imposter syndrome for books because I'm reading. It's so silly. It's so silly. So silly. I am a silly goose that forgot to record an outro. So thank you so much for watching this video and tuning in to my reading vlog. I do want to do this every month. I feel like it's kind of fun to just kind of record my reading journey, and I think it'll be cool to look back on where I started at the beginning of this year. So yeah, expect this every month. Thank you again for joining me and letting me yap. If you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you're planning to stick around the channel, you should watch my Japan vlog. I know it's kind of not really related to reading, but when I got a bunch of these manga, it was when my husband and I went to Japan in October, and that was just a good time. Take me back. Seriously, Japan, take me back. But anyway, I hope you guys are having a great week. I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!